All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's a big one for the Chargers. 37 yards. On 1st down, Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's...
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That his 1st touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Moore going in motion. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Yellow.
Williams gets it on the draw. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Hey, yellow, go gun.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Come back. Hey, 43.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 22-yard line.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues.
Attack, attack. Attack.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Attack.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shift.
Oh, he pumps up the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, At the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and 6.
Right. Hey, 43. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Right.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Right.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
15. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes back. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On third down, Mahomes. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chargers. his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Chargers 35, Chiefs 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? See some. See some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face. In my face. In my face. In my face. That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Hey, Shema. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just wanna walk neck on it. Big you just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? 100 men, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Beat around with Chrome Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. Bill out of. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't pay.
He just want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands, it's 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me, that ain't done. Dropped 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola.
Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Really messy, I'm a rich ghost. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get him for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come with money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it.
Yeah. Don't play with it, don't